everyone, Andrew here, and today I have my mains, averages, and personal bests. So, let's just get started right away. For 2x2, I use the Moyu Tang Po. I love this 2x2. Out of the box it was not great, but I have lubricated it with Maru, and now it is great. My PB single is 1.65, and I average probably around 8 to 9 seconds on 2x2. For 3x3, I have kind of two mains. This is my older main. I get better times on it. It's a stickless YJ Yulong. This is a Yushao, Gorgon Yushao, and I'm trying to switch over to it because this is an older cube and it's really slow now because I've had it for a long time. I've done a lot of solves on it. I'm trying to switch over to this and hoping that my times will be eventually better with this than with my Yulong. Speaking of my times, I average low 30s, I'd say, but I'm working on full PLL, so I think when that's done, it'll get a bit faster. And my PB is set on this one, obviously. It was a 22.26. Three by three one-handed. I use this mini Moyu Weilong version 2. It's my brother's cube, so he restricted it with a weird color scheme. It has pink and purple sides, which doesn't affect me too much, but it affects me a little bit. I'm so terrible at one-handed. I probably average, I don't even know, maybe 1.5 minutes. Maybe even worse than that, and my PB is a 1:15. Moving on to 4x4. This is a mini Aosu. I really like this cube a lot. It turns very well. I like the mini size. I've got a full-size Shengxiao 4x4 also, and I like the size of this much better. For my times, I probably average just barely over 2 minutes. Maybe like 2:05 or something. And my personal best single, I actually got just this week. It is 142.89. Okay, continuing on, we have 5x5. This is a stickless Cyclone Boys 5x5. I really like the color shades on it. They contrast very nicely. Also, the outer layers are amazingly smooth, probably the smoothest puzzle I have. Inner layers, not nearly as smooth, but still pretty smooth. The outer layers are just amazing, though. It does get those 5x5 lockups occasionally, but almost all 5x5s do. Sometimes it'll overshoot, but it's still a pretty good puzzle, and I love the feeling of this. This is the best feeling puzzle that I have. So, despite all that, I still don't really do 5x5 that much at all. My average times are probably 4.5 minutes. I know I'm really bad at it, yeah. And my personal best single is 324.54. Okay, I don't actually have a 6x6, but I do have a 7x7. I have a stickerless pink Moyu Aofu. I love this puzzle. It turns so well for a 7x7, especially after I lubricated it with Maru. It is so much fun to solve, except you don't want to solve it a lot in a row because then it gets really boring, but if you just solve it 1 or 2 or 3 times, it is a ton of fun. It's really impressive when people look at it. It's the most expensive puzzle I have. So now, for my times on my 7x7, my personal best single I just got this week, it is a 10:42.39, and my average times are probably around 11.5 or 12 minutes, sub 12, probably about 11.5. I really like this puzzle. Alright, continuing on. We have puzzles that are not N by N. First off is Megaminx. This is a Shang-Shou Megaminx. I barely ever do Megaminx. If I wanted to have a good Megaminx and start practicing more, I'd get the Yoo-Hoo, because this Shang-Shou sucks. Its lack of reverse corner cutting makes it a very bad puzzle. I probably average maybe around 7 to 8 minutes. I don't even really know that much. I know, I'm terrible at Megaminx. My PB single is a 640.48. Scube. Scube is another event that I barely ever do. This is the cheese scube. It's the only scube that I have. I made an unboxing video about this. I said in my unboxing video that I did not know how to solve it, and I would not learn until after the competition. I actually figured out a method less than 24 hours after I said that, so now I can solve it, but it uses 2 algorithms, and it's a very slow method. So my personal best single is a 23.77, and I probably average around 40 to 30 seconds on this. I don't really know that much because I barely ever do Scube. Next puzzle, Pyraminx. Pyraminx is another event that I barely ever do. I don't really do WCA puzzles that are not N by N. This is a Moyu Pyraminx. I think it's actually pretty bad for a Moyu, but it's good overall, if that makes any sense. I don't really do Pyraminx, so my best time is 8.96, which I was pretty proud of, even though it kind of sucks. And I probably average 15 to 17 seconds, I'd say. And finally, I guess this is my main. It's the Shang-Shou Square 1. I don't even know how to solve Square 1. This Square 1 is terrible. I know that the cheese Square 1 is like 1,000 times better. It pops like every time I try to speed solve it, or speed turn it, because I can't even solve it. There, yeah, it popped. I hate this puzzle, so yeah. Clock I do not have. I do not intend to get clock, but who cares? Clock is not even a twisty puzzle. It should not be a WC event. Screw clock. I don't know how to do blind solving. I may or may not ever learn. I don't do feat solving or fierce moves or anything like that. So because of that, that's all I have to say on my mains video. My next video, I don't know what it'll be, but it will almost definitely be coming out in the next week, and it will definitely be ad-free, just like all my other videos. So, until that next video comes out, thank you for watching, goodbye.